Hey, welcome, welcome. Airlock After Dark number 22, I think. I did not look this time. I'm pretty sure it's 22. Pretty excited about this one. We've had like a slate of just really great guests, all back to back to back. And we really wanted to keep that going, but no one was available. So Justin's here for you instead. If it's your first time at Airlock After Dark, welcome. Thanks for being here. I think everybody got the waiver done. We got beer and Element in the corner on tap, thanks to our sponsor, Old Greg. That's all free, so enjoy yourselves. But have a good time. We'll learn some things. We'll get some rolls. Okay, with no more ado than he deserves, we've got Justin Roberts back in the house. He's, if you don't know the lore here, Justin is actually an Airlock brown belt, technically, until he went to go train at Austin Submission Fighting because he moved closer to Austin, which nobody here likes at all. So thank you for the booze. Appreciate that. Hope the mics picked that up. All right. But we do love him. We do miss him, in all honesty. Just not that much. All right, Justin, take it away. Appreciate you.
Okay, sweet.
What happened?
I don't know what happened.
All right, sick. You're good.
Okay, cool.
You're good. I'll figure this out.
So awesome. Thank you all for joining. Trey, I'll borrow you. So I got 3 things that I want to go over today with you guys. One of them is just like, this will get us warmed up, but it's a cool, flashy move that I love doing that just people see and they're like, holy shit, that's cool. So it's a ninja roll. So Trey, if you'll lay down in side control and have your back turned to me. We end up in this position a lot where Trey's covering up, I have his back, but I don't fully have his back. And I'm not in like a great position per se. I can start getting gift wraps, I can start messing with his arms. But one of the things that I like to do is to plant my leg over here. Trey's natural reaction is to try to get his leg over there. I'll come inside. A lot of times guys will just capture it together so that we're stuck, right? So I'm in this position and it looks like a kind of a weird spot, but it works. So we do a lot of shoulder rolls in jiu-jitsu. This is where it comes into play. We're gonna take our left shoulder and look that way. So we're gonna take this arm and roll through, and we're gonna come take his back. So if you try to hit this on a bigger guy, you'll get stuck. So we get here. We can cross our legs together, or you can keep them hooked on their leg. So you can keep a figure 4 on the back. A lot of people can't see that, so I'll just come over here real quick. Looks like this. We're doing a triangle. We're taking this left arm, and we're just reaching all the way back. If we get here and we get stuck, we can come here for a banana split, or we can throw all the way over and get our hooks in and take the back. Look for rear nakeds. Any questions on that? All right, let's get some reps in. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Eric's gonna just collect your foot. Yep, perfect. Now I want you to kind of bring your hips over a little bit so you're sitting back. Now you're gonna do a shoulder roll and tuck that ear in. Yep, yep, now swing all the way through. Nice. There you go. Thank you guys for coming.
Yeah.
Good, how are you?
Good.
Nice. Miss you too, dude. Ken, yeah, roll through. There you go. Even if you end up in that spot, you're in like a twister position on him. Yeah, so you're just gonna roll through with that shoulder. Keep your leg hooked. Yeah, there you go. And now you can start working. You could pull her across. You could also come into some other twisters, but once you get more momentum in your roll, it'll throw her over you and you'll be in a better spot.
Set something else up.
Yep, nice.
Yeah, I feel like you're.
So cross your feet like this. Okay. Yeah. So once you get this grip here, try to get underneath her head. And now pull her up and over. Yeah. So if you don't get there, you can just come up too and just go straight to mount, but
So don't bring the foot to your leg, bring the leg down.
yeah, very good.
And then if I'm fighting to get this hook in from here, what do you recommend? Do I just need to like stretch it out?
Sometimes I'll just straight lock my feet together.
Down here?
Yeah, I'll just lock the position and then I'll start going for a twister. So you can take that, you can change your grip over and you can just start pulling on his head.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll do that, or I'll start fighting this arm here just to get him to open up, and then I'll swing that through.
Got it.
Basically, I just want to bait him to do something, to rip an arm out, move something, so he doesn't keep this wall blocking that hip connection.
Right, right. Okay.
Yeah, dude. Perfect.
Yeah, me too.
I stay there a lot of times
Yeah,
because
that's what I was just saying.
I don't care about this. Sometimes I'll just go straight to a twister, put his arm around my head.
Yep. Yeah, that's what we were just saying. I like that. That single leg, like triangle.
Yeah. All right, cool, guys. Looks like everybody has it. So we'll circle back up again. All right, Trey, I'll see you again. The other two movements that I wanted to do was Darce and an Anaconda. So if you'll just lay down. Let's just start from this knee shield position. So Trey has a nice knee shield, and he's on his side, which is good. He doesn't want me to flatten him out, because then he starts losing the battle. What I like to do from here is focus on getting a grip on his wrist and on his hand. And from here, once I get that grip, I start to smash him down. I'll swim this foot out so that I can pin it to the floor. He still has his knee shield, but I don't really care about it that much because it's below my chest line and I'm putting pressure on it. So these two control points are going to push his arm out to the side, and I'm going to grab the back of Trey's head and I'm going to pull it into me. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna elbow Trey in the back of his head. And I'm gonna drag my arm in so that I can get a good Darce hold. So I'm gripping my bicep, and this other arm is gonna come onto his lat. I can actually go back and give Trey that hook on the bottom that he wants. I don't care about it anymore. I can force it through the entire position as well, but from here, I'm gonna drop my left hip down to the mat, and I'm gonna start to squeeze. One thing that a lot of people do when they're doing Darces,
It's pretty tight.
these used to not be super tight. Tyler actually taught me this a long time ago. I used to go super deep with my Darce. I used to try to get my entire bicep over to his head, but I like to be really shallow now and pull my elbow into my bicep to close the distance. When I'm like this, I start losing a lot of my forearm pressure on his neck. So I like to keep my forearm in line with his neck and keep this grip shallow. So when I come here, I reach over, I'll go super far so that I can make that space and then just pull Trey into me. Now I have that shallow grip that I want, and I'm gonna drop to my left hip, and I'm gonna start squeezing to finish. So one more time. He's got good knee shield here. I'm messing around with it, but what I'm really looking for are these two grips. I push them across, my chest comes and fills the hole here, and I pull his arm over. Now there's this nice hole for me to reach my arm through. And I reach through, I grip the back of the head, reach very far, and I drag it. I can go super slow here because I have a ton of control. My chest is putting a ton of pressure on his triceps so he can't rip his arm back out. And I'm just smashing him down. Now, left hip comes to the mat, and I start to squeeze. Any questions? All right, 1, 2, 3. That detail's what made Darces for me. They never made sense. That one detail made Darces work for me. I could never finish them before. I'm putting people to sleep with them after.
There we go.
Okay, but to be honest for the audience, my mic's on now. Chris Bennett taught me that. So that's
All
Coach
credit
Chris
to
Bennett's.
Bennett.
Yeah.
Yep. Now
Also,
swing that
viewers,
through
I
the
am
hole.
so sorry for the terrible video
Rip the
today,
back of his head.
but our nice gimbal broke.
Reach
Sorry.
really far. You want your hand to touch your elbow. So bring him into you even further. Yeah, drag him through the hole. Now, try to get your hand on your bicep. Just bring it a little bit more through. Yeah, there you go. That's good. Now drop your hip down to the mat and start to squeeze. Think you're bringing your elbows together. Yep, smash that knee to the floor. Yep, dragging through. Drop to the mat. Keep this leg hooked and pull it back. Yeah. Other arm. Yep. Yep, so get your chest on her arm. And now take that arm through the hole. This arm goes through.
This arm. Oh, there you go. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Now you can put your hand on the back, like the crown of her head.
Here?
This hand.
Okay.
And now reach really far with this arm.
Uh-huh.
Like this way.
Oh.
And now get like a rear naked grip. Yep. And drop to your right hip now. And start to squeeze. Yeah.
Thing where it's
So just smash that knee to the mat, all your pressure, yep.
Boom, I'm here, egg beating like that.
You can go, yep. Nice, now drop down. Perfect.
It worked. Both of us after each
I need
one
one of
are
those,
like,
Yep, so drop to that hip. Start to drag this foot back and start to squeeze. Alright. So try to turn your blade of your hand up into her neck. Yep, like that. And think you're bringing your elbows in together when you're squeezing. Yeah, Mason, so if you can't get that grip, you can still just drop to your hip with your arm and start to squeeze really hard. But what you want to do is turn your wrist up into his neck. You're turning it away. You want your wrist in his neck, the blade of your wrist in his neck. So still get your grip here, but what I want you to focus on is keeping this thumb straight up in the air. So if you're here, you don't want your arm to be flat, you want the blade on his neck. Now pull him in really tight, keep pulling. Try to get your grip to your bicep if you can, and just start squeezing. Yep, so you're there.
Figuring out knee shield and half guard. Like,
Yeah.
that's the baby step we're going with for now.
It's a good time to be here. So, yeah, you have your knee shield, you're in a half guard, you'll want your knee on the mat. And from here, you'll start to grab the arm. So you want this grip and this grip.
Okay, I think we were just playing it just this, but they had recommended.
Oh, yeah, so okay.
Just,
Yeah, so just stay in knee shield. So, yeah, this is where
I'm
you're going to
just
want to
trying
be.
play with it. Okay, thank you, Steve.
Yes. Keep pulling him all the way in. Keep him balled up. And I want your thumb facing up so that the blade of your wrist is digging into his neck. Yep. Yep, now get that grip on your bicep like you do a rear naked.
I'm almost there.
You can grab your arm too.
Okay.
Yep. Now turn the wrist up and start to squeeze like hell. All right, guys, everybody has it. Let's go over one more technique. All right, Trey, come down into, just lay down. I'm going to go in a top mount. So this is one that I've been doing a lot, and you can actually hit it from that other position as well. I've been using it a lot from mount. What I like to do, this is an anaconda, by the way. So I like to come underneath Trey's shoulder here. A lot of guys, when they're in bottom mount, like to keep their head glued to the mat so that you can't mess around with their neck at all. I'm going to turn him. So I'm going to come on the left shoulder. I'm going to rotate him here. Or I'm just going to pop it up and put my hand underneath. Now what's going to happen is there's a hole that comes underneath Trey's head. And what I want to do is reach around like I would for a guillotine. And what I'm going to do is roll over onto this shoulder like I would, like I'm doing a back step, for instance. And now I'm in this grip here where I have this grip and I can go straight into that same grip that I had previously and I'll fight to get this arm, and I'll start to pull the arm down and start to squeeze. So it looks like this. So it's really sneaky because people aren't expecting to get guillotined or anacondaed from this position. So not a lot of people are reaching behind their head to get it. One of the things that I'll do, too, if they're being really stubborn, is just put my elbow on the mat and drag it to their head. Now from here, I'm kind of at the end of my range of motion, so I'm just sliding it across, and I'm coming for that grip. So if he doesn't do anything, I could just straight guillotine him, but most times he's going to fight for it. So then I'm going to take that space and fall to my side here, and then get the same grip, go for the arm, take all the space and slack out, start to squeeze. If he doesn't give me that, I'll go for his legs and start to close him up that way. Anybody have any questions on that one? You can do it from the same position too. So if we come here, instead of going underneath, we can just go across. Do that same back step and fall into the same position and finish the choke. All right, let's give it a try. 1, 2, 3. That'll work. Yeah.
Wait, can we see it again?
The blood choke's going on the whole time while I'm talking, so even before I have it locked up, he's starting to get lightheaded.
I'm really hoping at a certain point, like the microphone was placed just right, so it's like slowly picking up. It like slowly like fades. It's okay.
Yep. And now you're just going to fall onto this shoulder here on the mat. Yep. She'll usually kind of roll over like that. Yep. Then you can get your grip, and you can also just grab that leg with the arm there and drag it through. Sometimes it's hard to grab, but you can just go for the leg if you have that problem. Excuse me. Yep, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Yeah, nice. So the arm can be kind of hard. Danny, if you just give him a little bit of slack and let the arm go straight, he'll make it easier.
So just here.
Yep, now just tighten up and start to squeeze, yep.
One thing he was asking was if the arm, like, how do you actually get that arm through?
Yeah, so when we go across, when I come here and I go for the guillotine,
Oh, you're already collecting it there.
I'm already, once I'm getting him up on that shoulder, I'm gonna start to push it back a little bit. And then when I come over, I'm in here. Sometimes I'll just gable grip so that I can set up the rest of my stuff, but I'll just grip this so that I can keep the arm available when I want it. I can go over the elbow too to finish. So yeah, try to just get the elbow over before you go.
Got it. In the wrong spot. We try it again. Go over like that.
Yep.
Grab the cow catcher here.
Yep. Now deepen his armpit and roll over on that shoulder. Yep. Grip that arm. Yeah. Perfect.
I like it better from mount than from that far.
Yeah, you can hit it from either. I like it from mountain too because people aren't expecting you to go for something like that. You give up the position, but you end up getting a 6 sub.
like that.
Right, no, no, you're right, you're right, you're right.
I'm sorry. Get rid of that hearing aid. Here, I drop over. And now with this arm is where I'm struggling. Or am I totally screwed up
So I
already?
think you're screwed up. Come
Yeah.
up. I'm gonna start over. Yep. So you're here. You got your elbow dropped down, and now
I should be under.
you can actually before you let go real quick. Before you give up the guillotine on him, turn him over on his side, and then reach over. So reach over now. Reach over with that arm. Go underneath, and now roll over onto the shoulder to this way. Like you want to get your head over here. Yeah, so just fall. And now you can, you want to get like a rear naked grip with this one. Like this. And now,
Oh, up here.
yes,
Of course.
now squeeze like hell. Yes, sir. Yep, so just roll onto that shoulder. Yep. Yep. Now rear naked grip.
I jumped too far, that's what it is.
Yeah, there you go. Yes, sir. I saw a guy do it in UFC, and I fell in love with it, and I hit it every day now.
If you can hit in the UFC, you can hit anywhere else.
I know. Yep, so if you're having troubles, get the leg. The leg's right there.
Yeah.
And now just crunch him into himself. It's a pain on a lot of levels. It's your neck, but getting that leg just twists him in half and spins a lot of torque on him. Yep. So then get your rear naked grip.
I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah, so you want your hand on your bicep.
Just do it. This one, this one.
Yep, and now bring it over, and now get that leg. And bring her towards you, and kind of just pull her across, yep. We're at time?
What's the group that once you go across here, do I have to have these tricep?
Yep, you can have the tricep, but if you can grab it, that's great. Now you're just gonna fall onto the shoulder.
Okay.
Yep. And now bicep grip, and pull her leg in towards you. And then just start to squeeze. So pull the leg too. The leg pull really contorts your opponent. All right, guys, time.
All right. Let's get a hand for Justin, first of all. Do I have a seat with me? All right. First, I got to apologize to the live stream viewers because we usually have our really nice, smooth tripod, but it just kept failing over and over again today. So we'll fix it for next week. Hopefully it wasn't too shaky. Justin, good stuff. I've never had anybody come in here and just sort of plagiarize what I do, you know, for Airlock After Dark. It's pretty great. Tell us a little about your jiu-jitsu journey. So when did you start doing jiu-jitsu, first of all?
Yeah, so I started doing jiu-jitsu 8 or 9 years ago. I actually used to be an alcoholic a long time ago, and I was drunk one night, and I always wanted to learn how to fight. So I filled out a waiver to learn jiu-jitsu, and I forgot about it. Next day, the guy calls me, and he's a really good salesman, so I show up to the jiu-jitsu gym, and I've been doing it ever since. Haven't drinking in 8 years, so jiu-jitsu's had a big impact on my life.
That's awesome, man. All right, so 8 years doing this. What keeps you coming back to do it every day, though? Because it's not an easy journey for sure.
Yeah, it's constant learning. Even though you've been doing it for 8 years, there's still so much to learn. There's so much more stuff to tighten. You go train with other guys at different gyms, and you just realize like how much you don't know and how much surface area there is to cover. So it's just constant learning for me, getting to exercise those muscles, getting to think about jiu-jitsu in a conceptual way, and also getting to do it every day and getting to play around with it, manipulate it, and move my body. That's what keeps me coming back.
Nice. So for the guys here who've been at it for a year, 2 years, you've been at it a little longer. Any advice for them to kind of make it to where you're at?
Stay consistent. I've never been a guy who trains 5 days a week, 7 days a week. I've always consistently done 3 days a week. A lot of guys burn out. A lot of guys come in, and a lot of people in general just go to jiu-jitsu, go every single day, burn out, don't do weightlifting, don't do any other exercises. It's really hard on your body, but consistency is key. So just keep coming back, but don't burn out while you're doing it.
Perfect. All right, here's the fun one. If you could fight anybody in the world, alive, dead, fictional, who are you fighting and what submission are you looking for?
Yeah, it's going to be you.
Yeah, I figured.
And I'm looking for that anaconda.
All right. All right. Well, we'll see if he can hit it tonight. I doubt it. All right. I can't, not on YouTube Live. I'll get kicked off the stream. But it's on. Yeah. It is on Polymarket, though. And now we will get pulled. All right. Thank you once again to our sponsor, Old Greg Brewing. It's awesome of Kirby that he always keeps us in beer and elements, so that's rad of them. Hope everybody has a really good time. Do you have anything else for people before I have them clap for you?
Nothing.
It's your favorite thing. All right, let's clap for Justin. Good job, Justin. Thanks for being here.
Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it.